Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy Sunday. Friend, how you doing today? How are y'all?
A wonderful day in the neighborhood. Lanika Olivia Newton-John. How are ya?
I'm doing fine. Thank you, friend. I love your space balls. They're so
Friend, you got my favorite hair. That's my favorite hair besides the press. You know, the press do it for me. I love that. You look cute, friend.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly. Getting ready. I got a trip coming up, so I had to get, trip friendly hair.
I mean, where are you going?
I'm gonna venture over across some seas this
Oh,
time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm venturing over the pond, as they say, this time around. But yeah, it's a lot going on this good fine Sunday. Okay, it's a lot going on, a lot we need to discuss in these boxing streets. Okay. If y'all follow us on social media, if you follow us on Queens of the Ring, if you follow us on the community page, we had a couple of giggles today. Okay, a couple of giggles. So we're going to get into it because it was a couple of few fights this weekend that we need to discuss. And we'll start with Friday. First of all, we're not going to even start with Friday. We'll start, I think his fight was maybe on Thursday. I don't know. Chat, how y'all doing? Come on in the room. Okay, y'all come on in the room. I have a question for y'all before we really get started. Come on in the room, Pablo Escobar. How you doing? What's up, Big Matthews? Hey, Shogun 76. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Keisha Sellers. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Harvey, how you doing? What's up, Omega Red? I'm so happy you are here with us live today, Omega Red. You see I got on here today. Also, Mo 2013, how are you doing? Educated Jazz. See how I did that? I had no mix-up today. Educated.
Well, you ain't drinking today either. It count.
Only water.
Everybody's on the water.
I told you, friend.
Listen, I told you. I cut my workout 40 minutes short, and I done gained all my weight back that quick.
Please stop.
I went to sleep, and I was like, oh, God, I got to go to the gym today.
Well, I need to start. At least you're going. You're being consistent. That's you really being.
All week, I'm eating a half a piece of bread every day for the next 7 days.
Well, for the next 5, I'm on it. I got to get right before I get on my flight. Okay, I got to get right in 5 days. Wish me luck. Anyway, y'all come on in the room. DP the Great, how are you? What's up, Jay Reddy? What's up, Jason? Mama, I see you looking good. Look at Mama talking about shouting out from the Big D. I see you, Mommy.
Cutting up.
What's up, John Norrie, K Mac? What's up, Barbecue and Boxing? Did I flip your name? Did I say barbecue and boxing instead of boxing and barbecue? I swear I'm not drinking nothing but water. I promise. Syriat 357. How are you, King Mitch? 88 Sports Talk. Y'all come on in the room. Come right on in the room. Q Production, the mic check. I see y'all. Hey, Phenomenal Mexican. Phenomenal Mexicans with the shits, Boxiana. But I'm gonna let you read this because I know you're gonna like that. Go ahead and read that for the people.
I do not have a nutritionalist, Phenomenal Mexican. This is just cold turkey and wind. That's all I eat every day. So that's it.
Okay, y'all. So the question I have, Baxiano or me, neither of us actually saw the Rigo fight. We didn't see any. I didn't see any highlights. Do y'all know if Rigondeaux fought this weekend? I thought he was supposed to. It was on the ESPN schedule, but they didn't have who he was fighting. So did he actually fight? Because we want to know, what he was looking like. Anybody know? Did he fight? And yes, dust your feet off. When you come in, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button as you enter the chat. Okay, as you enter, y'all hit the like button.
Mo said he won. Mo, did he have bean scars, Mo? Because I was looking. Well, I want to know. I told y'all the only reason I was watching that fight. Did he have bean scars, Mo? Because I know you gonna tell the truth. Yes or no?
They say first round knockout, friend.
Good for him. Good. What the face look like though?
I think, hey, Karma girl, I think he is healed, friend. I think he's probably completely healed.
Now, when you get peeled down to the pink meat like that, some of that don't come back. He got peeled down to the pink. And I don't mean the strip club.
All righty then. We're going to move along until somebody else can tell us exactly how the fight went. Send a link. Put the link in the chat if there's a YouTube link to any highlights from Rigondeaux's last fight. Please and thank you. We'd appreciate it. Oh, man. Mo says no close-ups. They was on them Don King cameras. Damn. I don't know. Okay, so listen, we're going to get into it because it's Sunday and we ain't going to hold y'all long. On Friday, okay, ESPN, was it ESPN? I think it was ESPN no, it wasn't ESPN, it was Showtime. Was it Showtime?
It was the Zone. It was the Zone.
The Zone, that's it. They had a really, 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 really good card, okay? So we'll start there. This was, was it Ponce? Was that the Ponce fight? That wasn't a Ponce fight.
It was Adorno. Adorno was Friday.
Adorno was Friday?
Adorno was Friday and he got beat.
So we didn't talk about him on Friday, huh?
No, we didn't talk about them on Friday.
Okay, we weren't trying to talk about them. We trying to talk about Saturday's fight. We trying to talk about, was it a Friday fight that we needed to discuss?
Adorno got beat, y'all. We ain't even got to go all the way. Adorno got beat. It wasn't the Adorno. It was Adorno.
Yeah, I didn't watch that fight. I didn't watch it. Okay, so we gonna go with Saturday's fight. Saturday's card is the card that I was extremely interested in because we were on Friday, so I missed that one. For Saturday's fight was the fight, and of course we're gonna talk about Sunday's fight, but Saturday's fight is the fight I was very much so interested in. Very entertaining fight. Go ahead.
Before you get we gotta start high, then go low.
Go ahead.
There was a card before that card. We gotta talk about Floyd's card. I knew it was going to turn your damn face up. No. Okay. We'll talk about Floyd first because I want to save the girls for last. How about that?
I like that. Go ahead.
Floyd better stop fucking with these YouTubers. He's going to come across one of these YouTubers that's going to knock his ass clean out. And I hate for him to get beat by a YouTuber. But Floyd is good. He looked good. I wanted to get his ass back in the regular rankings.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
yes,
you don't.
I still think Floyd got it.
No, you don't. Friend, why is you setting that man up for failure? Because you don't like him. I know. You not fooling me. You not fooling me, and I ain't finna let you tell me that tale. I watched that fight, okay? I watched that celebrity exhibition. That's what I'm calling it because it's not boxing anymore. It's no longer boxing. I watched it. I watched the foolishness. They were in London. They were in the UK. They were in the what do they call it? The O2 Arena? Is that what they call it?
They was in the other one.
Whatever it wasn't sold out.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. The venue was not sold out. It looked skimpy in there. And when I say celebrity boxing card, that's exactly what I mean, because the co-feature was some damn reality TV chicks that shall remain nameless.
Oh no, you hoes gonna get named. You gonna get named for sure.
That shit was terrible.
We just gonna fuck Floyd. Floyd can fight. We already know what Floyd is getting money to these bitches.
By saying you can beat both of them up.
Oh no, I'm gonna beat Natalie up. I want them to set that up.
Friend, I want you to beat her up because you'll beat her up.
I want them to set that up. We in the same weight class and everything. I ain't even got to drop down too low, friend. We in the same weight class.
Friend, you'll beat her for real.
Nah, knock her ass out. No cap.
For real, no, like no cap, right. None.
Yeah, friend. Right on the crimson chin.
I need y'all to make that happen. I need y'all to get in the chat. Get in, whoever these folks, y'all need to get on their Twitter. Y'all need to really, really co-sign this, because my friend can beat her up. I know she can.
Listen. Mm-hmm. I was so, I got a mouth. So I know Tommy got a mouth. So I was expecting Tommy to come out. I don't know if she was drunk. I don't know if she was high. I don't know what the fuck she was on. But I was like, bitch, you finna embarrass us.
Indeed.
For all the loudmouths. All the loudmouths. This is for the glory. You gonna let this bitch beat you up like that?
Beat her.
And then she gonna fall off the fucking stool, bitch. That took me back.
It was awful. It was so terrible.
I want to fight Natalie just for Tommy, because she didn't do right. Tommy was on some bullshit. She was on some bullshit.
It was awful.
V said she like a crackhead, and I got thinking, I was like, she do look a little crackish. I want to beat Natalie up for my dog, man. Like, it must be done. We can wear gear and all that shit.
You have a much better chance. I feel like you're gonna beat Natalie up. If that was the BESS she can do, friend,
I look like Clarissa Shields out there in that bitch. Okay, Shadaysha Green, they gonna be like, God damn, this little bitch strong than a bitch.
I think she was on them perks. I think she was on them perk 30s too. Yeah, I think she was doing something.
She was on them perk 60s. 30 wasn't doing. Did you see how she got in the ring?
It was awful.
She looks slow on the very bottom rope, friend. She
looks slow. She looks low key slow. She looked like she was a little bit slow. Is what she looked like to me.
I was like, I just knew Tommy was finna get out there and fucking throw some windmills, man.
She didn't even windmill. She turned her back. She was like, "Go on, girl. Go on, stop.
Please."
It was awful.
Please.
It was terrible. It was awful.
It was the fall off the stool for me. I just couldn't even take nothing else serious after that. I was so fucking disappointed.
It was terrible.
You look a goddamn mess.
It was a terrible mess. But see, that's what I'm saying. I used to have a real problem with the celebrity boxing crossing over into like real boxing and stuff. But at this point, I'm like, call me Lil Jon. If you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck, because that's what they doing. They are purposely trying to intermingle the two. They had that as the co-feature to a Floyd Mayweather exhibition in like a huge stadium arena, and they were calling it boxing. Like they really. We'll get into it a little bit later, but yeah, at this point, I don't care. Boxing can go to grass at this point, as far as I'm concerned. I don't. Whatever. It's whatever. So yeah, Floyd was out there. He went 8 rounds with MMA dude or whatever. Floyd got a dad bod now, and I ain't hating, I ain't tripping. He looked good for 46. He just had a birthday, so he turned 46, I believe. He looks good for 46. But he got a little on his trunks. He got a little kind of roll that I have, that I didn't used to have. He got that. Man, let it go. Let it go. Because I'm like you gonna slip up. Somebody is not gonna be a part of your program. And somebody's gonna accidentally hit you for real. I mean, you Floyd Mayweather, you can recover, but like, do you even want to have that blemish from somebody who ain't supposed to be in the ring with you? What are we doing? What are we doing?
He might as well go ahead start him OnlyFans about Cambodian ass hair. It would do amazing. He started from scratch. Little pieces of a Cambodian ass hair. He got a beard. He got a head full of hair now. No more bald jokes.
He looked like a little chimpanzee with the thing. Okay, we gonna move on. I'm not gonna even. Not gonna even. So listen, the real Friday fights. No, the real Saturday fights happened later on, and it was Subriel Matias versus Jeremiah Ponce. But before that, there was a fight with two welterweights. Jamal James had his return back in the ring. I know we gotta talk about it though. Jamal James came back and he fought this little small guy. He's not small, he was short. He's short, but he gave him a good fight. He did give him a good fight. What is this man's name? Palmetta is who he fought. Now, I was on Twitter doing those fights, and Jamal James had a really long layover, a really long layoff, and you could tell. He looked good to me. He looked good to me. He looked like the face that you make, and that's what he looked like to me. He didn't look good at all. His feet were horrible. I told y'all when I saw him at the weigh-in, their haircut was tragic. He's not going to be a champion. Do we want to get him the title of journeyman at this point? Like, what is his goal? I want to know what they're telling him in his camp. Like, are they saying like he has championship caliber goals? Because they lying if that's what they saying to that man. I believe they lying. Mo 2013, he comes in our super chat. He says, to the Cambodian ass hair removal funds. Thank you.
You missed one, but since I'm looking at it, I'm going to read it for you.
Here we go.
Oh, go ahead.
Is that it, Big Matthews?
Yeah,
Jake Paul shocks the world. Pre-made title. No,
he shocked the world by fucking losing. Have a seat and let us get there. You ain't let us get there yet. Damn. Y'all want to be so in control of this show. We can't even control our own damn show.
Y'all come on in the room. Come on in.
Man.
Come on in. Come on in. So, friend, what did you think about Jamal James's performance? How did he look to you?
I think he looked 100% plumber ass. Plumber boxer.
Oh, Andre Styles, I forgot about that. He done had COVID like 3 times.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn if he had COVID 3 times. If he had COVID that many times, listen, people, COVID does not allow your respiratory area to recover, okay? It does not. There's some people that have had COVID more than one time that are on breathing machines, okay? In round 3, that motherfucking COVID was kicking his ass. He was like, goddamn. He was breathing with his mouth open. I was like, are you okay? Hello, sir? He got in that corner. He was, I was like, ooh, that label hitting his ass, baby. That baby kicking his ass. I was like, oh my God, sir. Listen, COVID 3 times. I just want to say, as a parent, it's time. It's time. He don't even need no strenuous labor. He need to work at Subway, or you know what I'm saying?
Subway,
friend, he needs a job that's not going to exert too much energy. He can't go work in the warehouse.
He can't do the forklifting?
No, he can't get on that forklift. He can't get on that forklift. Because he might be back there and that dust is going to irritate his chest. So he don't need to be in no warehouse. I might find him a good desk job, maybe a call center. Because them motherfucking, listen, baby, he can't be in front of nobody. Them goddamn teeth was fucking me up last night.
He can work from home. He can work from home.
Work for 211.
There you go.
He can work for 211.
Yeah, come on, Jamal. You come sit on down, honey. Just have a seat. Sugar.
I don't know. Them fucking friend, them motherfuckers was stacked up on top, the top and the bottom row. I'm like, I know COVID didn't fuck you up like that, big boss. Hello? What the fuck? I know COVID didn't fuck you up like that.
You know how I feel about teeth.
Friend, did you see them bitches? And he was talking, and them motherfuckers just hanging out. I was like, shit. I know my teeth big, so I can say this and know what the fuck I'm talking about because I got big teeth. The motherfucking teeth was so big, friend, he couldn't close his mouth last night. He had to keep doing it, like trying to pick his lips up over his gums to close them bitches. I know them teeth was dry than a bitch, friend. Get them big motherfuckers out the camera. I don't want to see.
And he was tired. You know, he had just finished. His lungs was hurting. Yeah. Mouth was dry.
All the motherfuckers off and put him some new ones on some screws like the rest of these boxes got. Them friend. Them teeth to hurt somebody. Can you imagine him falling? He'll bite a hole completely through his fucking lip with them teeth. That little lip will look like spaghetti by the time they roll him over. He ain't even gonna know what to do with himself. Can you imagine how many times he bite his fucking lip when he eating?
Friend.
Fuck that.
He won the fight, though. He won.
Good for him. The motherfucking teeth stick that helped. He helped. And ain't no reason that fucking little ass man was giving him as much trouble as he was giving him.
He did. He shouldn't have given him that much trouble. He should not have. He does not use his length. He does not use his height. He's a really good, at this point, to me, he would be like probably a good sparring partner, like a good professional sparring partner at this point, like an upper echelon kind of sparring partner. But as far as like championship aspirations, I don't see it for him. Yeah, I just don't. Maybe he can get one of these JV belts or something like that, but
Oh, listen, ma'am. He ain't no newbie.
He's not.
He been doing it for too long. You get old. And once you get old, if you ain't reaching levels, it's time for you to come on back down with the normal folks. Start a YouTube channel. Like, talk boxing on your YouTube channel.
At this point, that's how I feel about it. And I'm not saying I hate to say that, but I mean, that's a harsh reality. But I think that's where he is, to me.
I don't think I can get to sit up and watch him talk. The motherfucking teeth stacked up, friend.
Maybe he could just put his avatar on the thing. Like, put an avatar where we don't have to actually...
No, because they're going to be coming there expecting to see Jamal James. He looked like them fishes from the animal...
Behind... Yeah, friend.
You know what fish I'm talking about too, don't you?
Moving right along. Oh, good grief. Ty French. Thank you, Ty French. Ty French says, LOL. Imagine what that mouthpiece is going through. Y'all ain't shit.
He didn't bit that bitch. I know them teeth is rubbing together. He can clench that bitch so hard.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all fall right into boxing on a trap.
Yeah, once I start, don't feed into it. This shit specially made, friend. His mouthpiece so big, you couldn't even tell he had one in. I kept looking, I was like, damn, he got a mouthpiece? And I looked again, I was like, oh. And why the fuck? Listen, hey, let me tell y'all something. When y'all get in the ring, there's two things that you need to do. Have a haircut, and you need to be matching. Did you see what the hell them niggas had on? The both of them. Palmetta had on pink and white shorts and black shoes. Jamal James had on white socks, white shoes, and glitter glamour pants.
Them trunks was like a brown, tan, iridescent kind of combination that just was not hidden on no cylinder.
Out the back of his closet. He was like, fuck it. Take these socks and these shoes. I don't like that. Look like you got some fucking sense. Please.
We say this all the time. We looking at from the time you come out your locker room. All eyes are on you. You have to look the part, man. attempted. But I knew Friday, looking at that haircut, it's not giving me championship vibes. It's not giving me winner. I'm not feeling like you're a champion. It's not what
Speaking
champions.
of haircuts and champions, oh, we'll get to him in a minute.
We'll get to him.
Yeah.
We'll get to him. Yeah. So the main event of this card was a damn good one. Okay, it was a championship fight in the 140-pound division, junior welterweight. We had Sabril Matias versus what's his name? Jeremiah Ponce. Okay, we had Argentina versus Puerto Rico. Was it Puerto Rico? Yeah, Puerto Rico. Okay, baby. I was so shocked and impressed because coming into this fight, for me, Matias was going to be the victor. In my mind, I picked Matias to win, but I thought it was going to be a good fight. Honey, I had no idea that Ponce was going to come out guns a-blazing like he did in that first round. Hunty woke me clean on up. I was sitting on the couch just chilling, not really expecting much, expecting a fill out round, get a little fire here and there. Baby, it was guns a-blazing, okay? I was like, do I need to rethink my decision? What? Okay? And I was shocked. And I think Matias was a little bit taken off guard too. He didn't get like rocked, hurt, but he got hit with some nice shit that woke him right on up. Because after that, it was on. Friend, that was probably one of the best first rounds of a fight that I've seen in an extremely long time. I can't even think back to another first round that was like, that had that much, fire behind it. I know, I think Errol Spence and Sean Porter's first round was kind of nice, but it wasn't like this. And it was like this because I wasn't expecting that from Ponce. Anyway, so the fight went on, and ultimately Matias was just too much. Because after that first round, he started putting them punches together, and he has extremely heavy hands. And Ponce just could not weather the storm, and his corner decided he had had enough. We always talk about stoppages on our show. How did you feel about yesterday's stoppage, and how did you feel about the fight overall?
It was good. I think the stoppage was good. Yeah, I do. I think I told y'all Friday, can't trust nobody, no damn poo shiesty mask. But first, before I talk about the fight, let me tell y'all something. Hugging your mama and kissing on your aunties and uncles, your sister, daddy, niece, and nephew from your granny side of the family. Don't be hugging on them on the way to the fucking ring. This is killer zone. He stopped, had a whole 2-minute conversation with one of his uncles, Matias, last night.
That's probably why he was a little bit overwhelmed in that first round.
Like, man, now get your ass to the ring. What the fuck? Taking so long. He was hugging people all in the crowd. He stopped and was talking to his mama. She was telling him, you look fly. He was like, yeah, I know. You see the poo shiesty. He had his jewelry on. I was like, sir, come on. That bell rung and all that shit he was doing on the way to the ring, it caught up with him. Because that goddamn boy came out swinging. I was like, oh, Ponce here to get on his ass. And he did. For a little minute, I was like, oh, this is very stunnerish. Okay, give us what we asking for. And they did. That was a motherfucking barn goddamn burner. And I appreciated it. It was a good fight leading up to the shit that we had to deal with today. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you wanted to watch some boxing, you saw some boxing last night because they was in there throwing them things. Very much so appreciated. But yeah, the poo shiesty mask, hugging your mom and them on the way to the ring. I don't like that.
You don't like?
I don't like that. They was in your locker room. They had plenty of time
to do all that.
Come on, get your ass out here and beat this boy up so we can go home. But that shit caught up with him. I was like, But I tell you what I want to see.
What you want to see?
Him versus Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell, Antoine. I'm gonna tell you why. Because We love the hood. We love the Russells. But if we just gotta be honest, and it's Sunday, so we gotta tell the truth. Antoine didn't look that good in his last showing.
Which is why,
if he going there fucking around with that goddamn Pooh Shiesty mask wearing ass boy, he gonna be in trouble. And I want to see it. I have to.
I don't want to see it yet. Let me say that. And for the very reasons that you just described. Antoine did not look like his normal self in his last fight. Granted, it was a lot going on, and that was his first fight back from a lot that they had going on as a family. So I kind of was like, okay, I'll give him that. I need to see him one more time in a really competitive fight before I want him to jump into the fire like that, because that's the pit of hell over there. Matias is in the pit. That's the pit of hell. And I ain't just ready to throw Antoine in there like that yet.
Nah, we gonna stop saving people. Let them go. But while we talking about saving people and let them go, boxer sparring said AB just announced that he left BLK Prime. He said no back blood.
AB been doing a lot of backtracking, a lot of explaining, a lot of stuff here lately.
So it's giving I'm still overweight. It's giving I can't make the fucking weight, so I'm gonna go fuck these. Didn't I tell y'all, friend? Didn't I say? Going, he's a waste of motherfucking money.
Well, friend, I saw something prior to this announcement. This was after the whole kerfuffle, and after the fight got canceled. He woke up and it was very sad, I'll say. He was showing himself. He was, taking, he was up and he was running, and he was explaining how, shit was bad for him. Right. I might be living in my Airbnb, living in an Airbnb, like he living in an Airbnb or some shit. Like he ain't doing well. He's not doing very, very good right now. And so this was after also he cleared up the money in Al Heyman's situation. He came back and he did a video clearing that up as well. So, AB got a lot going on.
Gotta kiss some ass to get back in good, because y'all love shitting on motherfucking Al Heyman. But if Al Heyman was doing the motherfucking shit that y'all say that he be doing, ain't no way I'm backtracking shit. I'm not backtracking shit that I say about Bomac. The motherfucking shows where I talk shit about Bomac, them bitches is still motherfucking live and recorded. They are there for you to see. I'm not backtracking a bitch ass fucking thing. I told y'all I will act like I don't know you. I will act like I hadn't done or said a thing. I am innocent, friend. Backtracking in the public?
Well, he did. He done walked it all the way back. Walked it back and then came on sounding, not like a plea for sympathy or nothing, but just giving folks updates on him. But he's saying he's still training, he's still working out, he's proud of himself for being in shape, he's in good shape. So AB got a whole lot going on. I wish him well. I wish that man nothing but the best. But yeah, BLK over there doing some. I don't know what's going on with BLK. I don't know.
Grow the fuck up. That's what I want to say. Grow the fuck up. It's giving I'm still a fucking child in a grown man's fucking body. I got a big head and little arms. Grow the fuck up. Really. That's just all. I'm so sick of seeing all these fucking excuses every goddamn week from him. Are you okay?
I don't think he is. Friend.
You know what? Didn't I tell y'all like 2 months ago? He need to be locked up in a room that's all white, that's padded, just him. He need to go there for more than a couple of days. They need to keep him there. He had so much talent, and he let money change him. That hunger left. I'm a rich bitch. I could do what I want to do, say what I want to say, and then fuck it. I'm going to start having babies. A whole bunch of slaps to the face, baby. I wish I would ruin my fucking career like that. Then I'm gonna go blame everybody for my fuck ups.
He did do that. He kind of did do that.
Borrow money from Al Heyman and Tank. Lanika, I'm gonna borrow some money from you too. People in the comments, I'd like to borrow some money from y'all too. And then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all, fuck y'all. This y'all fault that I'm like this. Then I'm gonna go sign a contract with another network, talk that same amount of shit for like 2 fucking fights. Then I'm gonna come back over here and beg Nick to take me back, like he finna do Al. The fuck? Interesting. Stand up, nigga. Stand up.
TD Harden, thank you. Thank you for coming through, TD. He says dimes 2 times. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. And Todd French, 600, he says, well, wow. Yeah, that's how she preaching. She preaching up here today. Phenomenal Mexican came back. He says, before the Madonna fight, he was on tour with T.I.
AB used to be the guy. The fall from grace has been hard and long. I mean, he fell high. Do you know how many clips of AB exist of him just being him, making like
doing dumb shit?
Him just doing it thousands. He needs to go ahead and cross over to reality TV. There's a place for him there. There's a lane for AB and money in so many different outlets. He won't open his eyes to see it.
I don't even think he won't open his eyes to see it. He's just his mind is I don't want to say remedial because I don't think he's dumb, but he's limited. I'll say that his thinking is limited.
She ain't gonna say it. I say if you're dumb, you're not just a little bit dumb. You fucking dumb because you fumbled your own fucking bag and you blame accountability. You know they love to saying folks don't like take, especially women. Women don't like to take accountability.
They do say that a lot.
Here's accountability right here in your fucking face, and he's ignored, and he don't even know accountability. You show him accountability, he be like, "Girl, that's a bill." The fuck.
Andre Styles, thank you for coming through. He says AB the rapper is better than AB the boxer. Damn. Thank you, Combat Tool Bag. We appreciate it. Sheesh. Woo-wee. I think he belongs on like a reality TV show. Yeah, you said that a long time ago.
He will fit great in the Love and Hip Hop crew.
Yeah, I think the Love and Hip Hop universe is good for him.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing. And yeah, it's very I have questions. I don't want to completely, take no diarrhea defecation on BLK, but like, they were charging people. Some folks say they got charged twice for the Crawford fight, and apparently it was charged because they were getting the AB fight, but now there's no AB fight. So I'm wondering, did they get them people their money back? Like, how does that work for folks who had bought the AB fight? Like, do they get their money back?
They gave all that fucking money to Bud to fight David Avenesian, and then they seen AB. They was like, oh man, this Adrian Broner, this can't go wrong. They gave him some money to come over there. And now look, he done took their money and I would sue the fuck out of Adrian Broner.
But is it his fault?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it's his fault.
Phenomenal Mexican came back and he says, man, AB, another Bomac all belly. Y'all on his helmet today.
Canelo don't have to take no accountability, Mr. Esters. This is the house of Canelo here. There will be no Canelo slander tolerated. I'm in the mood today.
Just her.
There's no Canelo slander here, sir. Y'all can just don't worry about Canelo ever. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry.
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I just feel like y'all got a little animosity. I don't like the Canelo slander. Okay, let it go. Canelo don't need no accountability. He ain't got to be accountable for shit. He Canelo Alvarez. So it was
not true. You couldn't even say that with a straight face. You gotta stop. You ought to stop. You can't even say that with a straight face. We're gonna get on Canelo too later on. But right now, I wish AB well. I hope he gets better. Just him as a person. I hope he gets better. But we're gonna wrap up the Ponce and Matias fight. I seldom say that I don't agree with a stoppage, but I was kind of wanting more, at least one more round. I was shocked that they didn't let him come out after the 5th round. I wanted to see one more round. Now, if he had gotten knocked down or hurt and they threw in the towel in the 6th, then I could have maybe understood that. But I don't know if he said something to his folks over there in Spanish that let them know he didn't want to come back or what. I don't know, because he was not fighting, to go back out there. He wasn't upset with the decision. So he ain't want no more. That's how I feel it. Yeah. What'd you say?
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
They knew he was hurt. Matias got fucking bricks in his damn gloves. Like, the boy, if you listen, like if you paid attention to the volume of the fight, you could hear his shots. They could hear both of them. But when Matias started hitting on his ass and really hitting on him, the shit was sounding like bombs.
Yeah, well, I wish him, but you brought it on yourself. You know they coming. You know they coming. I want to see Matias. I know you said you wanted to see Matias and Gary Antoine. I ain't ready for Antoine to take that step yet. Not quite yet. But I would love to see a unification in 140. And I was very, very, very shocked at the response I saw from Regis Prograis, because that's the first fight I thought about. I was like, man, they could unify. That would be, talking about some thumping, that would be a good ass fight, Regis and Matias. And of course, Regis is active on Twitter, and somebody said that. And normally when somebody called Regis out, he be with the shits, like, let's get it popping. You don't want none of this and da-da-da-da-da. He wasn't giving me that yesterday. I might be reading into it wrong, chat. Help me. Was I the only one that didn't feel like Rougarou was behind his messages yesterday? Felt like Regis, Mr. Prograis, was typing, not Rougarou, because Rougarou would have been like, sign it up, line it up. He wasn't giving that.
That wasn't even Regis. That was Reggie. That wasn't even Regis last night. That was Reggie. And if Reggie's fixing to make his way back out, I'm willing to pull all my hard words back out the fucking bag. You, Rougarou. I got embarrassed by Tommy last night. Then my New Orleans brother in Christ come out here and not give that smoke. I know New Orleans people they don't turn down no issue, friend. If it's time to fight, they finna get it up. Reggie, give Rougarou back the phone.
He tried to come back later and was like, let's do it. But I still wasn't getting the Rougarou energy. It wasn't his normal. Maybe he's still a little hungover from Carnival or some shit, because he was at Carnival. He wasn't even at Mardi Gras. He was at Carnival this year. Maybe he's still, hungover from that. But the energy was not the same. Okay. I noticed that. I have to call that out. I noticed that. It was very noticeable that the energy was not the same. Okay. We shall see. Big Matthews came through. He says, oh, the devil took over the Christian tonight. Big Matthews, stop that now. So yeah. What are you saying to the? I'm scared to know what you're saying to the people. I'm scared to know what you're saying to the people. Another thing, before we get to tonight's fight, friend, how you feel about Caleb playing trolling hard like he was trolling and bought this man's website 59 years ago? And then when they asked David about it, David said he don't really care about that shit. Whatever, he gonna have to pay for it in the ring. And then people talking about, ooh, look at David. He shook. He shook. Caleb's living rent free in David's head. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm going to say this. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about no Caleb Plant. But I will say this. That's a 10-8 round in my book. That's some petty. That's my type of shit. If I gotta level you, I'm gonna get you where it fucking hurt. I do believe that's very high up there on the scale for me. I'm gonna give him that. And I say this is the 10-8 round because Davis' response, he went to the popo. I ain't like that. He put that cease and desist in the land. So with that being said, I was like, damn, David, you gotta do something. Come back. He ain't have nothing. That was 10-8 easily for Caleb.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you the 10-8. But my thing is, he training for a fight. You know, they all have a team, right? Okay. Both parties have a team involved. So for his team, like Caleb said, Samson and whoever, his team sent him whatever attorney, whatever jargon, whatever they did to try to block what's going on. Was they not supposed to do that?
I mean,
because it's not David doing it. David is in camp. He's camping.
You made your fighter look bad. You made him look like a bitch.
You think so?
Oh, hell yeah, friend. If me and you into it and I steal from you, I don't expect you to call the police for me. I expect you to come steal your shit back.
No. You know, I ain't know.
See, me, but I am. I want you to play that game with me.
That's the thing. I'm not finna play your game, and just because I don't play your game now, I'm not playing fair.
Well,
how that work?
Well, I'm just saying, I never would have went to the police to make them stop. If the petty shit is going on, you don't throw shit and then hide your fucking hands. Like,
who threw something?
They've been going back and forth with each other. They all like, I feel like this, okay? And I don't know who said it. I just hear the rumor. So if David said something about Caleb's baby,
that wasn't David, that was his daddy.
The dad, one band, one motherfucking sound. The daddy said something about the motherfucking baby. You a part of that goddamn camp. So with that being said, Caleb did. This is my get back for you talking about my baby. I'm gonna take money from your motherfucking ass. Replace all your shit on your website with my shit and fucking sell it. Talk about my motherfucking kid. I get serious behind my kid. Go ahead, friend. Go
okay, so that has always been a thing. You know, people always bring up the fact that David or his daddy or somebody said something about Caleb's daughter, deceased daughter. But nobody ever said exactly what was said and why it was said, right? So you know me, I like to dig and I want to know from whence shit comes, okay? So I went digging. I was like, what in the hell? Why would he say something about this man's child? Like, if he said that, that's really fucked up. What did he say about this man's child? Well, this is my first time saying this live. This is my first time. I don't even think I talked to you about this. So apparently, this is what we do know. This is what I know. This is what I saw with my own eyes. Caleb lost a child. Previous to being married, he had another relationship and he had a daughter, and the daughter was sick. And she ended up passing away. She was a baby, but she ended up passing away. How do we know all of this? We know this because he talked about it. And then I remember him having a fight. And this is when I first knew who Caleb was. And there was a segment during his fight that he went out with the cameras. They did a whole segment. He went to the gravesite of the daughter. He promised her that he was going to win a title, you know. And so when he won the title, he took it back and they did a whole segment on this, right? So it was a very sentimental segment. Everybody was like, okay, oh, you know, that's sweet. That's nice, whatever. Nobody had nothing bad to say. But then where David's dad's statement came from, he said he didn't like the way he was using his daughter for his story, his boxing story. And initially, I thought he was just saying that because of what the rest of us saw, the segment. But then I started digging a little deeper, and I found out why he said that. So apparently David, I keep saying David, Caleb made these statements about being there and when the daughter passed away and all of this stuff. And the mother of said child,
Daddy wasn't there. Oh.
The mother of said deceased child comes out and says, Caleb lying. Caleb wasn't there. I was in that hospital room by myself when baby girl died. So all of this, whatever it is that he's saying to y'all, he's lying. That's not true. Now listen, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened with him and baby mama. I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know. But that's where Jose's statement came from. He didn't just pull out of thin air, talking about this man's daughter. That's I just like to know what stuff comes from and not to run with the whole, he just talking about that man's daughter. No, that's not how that happened. That's not that it's not that closed. It's not that open and closed. So there's a story behind it. And I don't know if y'all knew that because I didn't know it initially, but he wasn't just speaking on his daughter just to be speaking on her. That came from somewhere. That woman said he was a lie. What he telling y'all happened didn't happen like that. And he's using that as a part of his backstory for boxing. And it didn't happen that way. So now I don't know how true it is. I'm just telling y'all what I found out. Do with it what you may. That's all I'm saying.
I have not a word to say. On this subject, I will plead the fifth because what I have to say about this topic, I don't want to get crucified for it at a later date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plead the fifth with an F because that same thing you heard, I went and did my own research a couple of months ago because I called you and told you about it. And I told you all that I found about this situation. And I know y'all love to say bitches ain't shit, bitches be lying. That's because y'all got with some ain't shit bitches. So y'all used to ain't shit bitches, okay? But what I will tell y'all, somebody not lying. And you know how motherfuckers say, if everybody's saying the same thing and you the only one saying something different, but I was gonna mind my business. I was gonna plead the fifth and praise the Lord, amen. Whatever the stuff.
Oh, you back to being a Christian now?
It's a 10-8 round for Caleb, and I hope David can recover well. I'm gonna stay away from this shit because I'll have this channel ended. I tell you, they will end this channel on the shit that I will say. They will be like, oh my God. Yeah, yes, there's a lot of ain't shit bitches, but guess what there is? For every ain't shit bitch, there's an ain't shit nigga right somewhere close behind her, maybe using her car to go back and forth to those places. But I'm going to mind my business.
I'm just saying, I like to know the facts. I like to know all of what I can find out. So that's why I went digging, because I was ready to get on the, she shouldn't be speaking on that man. What he say about that man? I was ready to get on that train. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? Okay, so we'll leave it there. We'll leave it right there. But I'm just saying, y'all, and I agree with you. 10-8 round. That was some of the best trolling I've seen in a very, very, very long time. Now, whether or not it's gonna work in his favor once they get in that ring remains to be seen. But if we're talking about pre-fight and the press conferences and that kind of thing, to me, the press conference was that was even to me. I didn't think anybody stood out in that. Now, what he said afterwards, when he trolled David about reading off the telephone and all that shit, that was great. So if you calling that all together, that's a 10-8. That's a 10-8.
Because you know what? If we just gotta be correct, give a fuck about nobody personal shit. I really want to see what y'all gonna do. The boxing, the pressers. I want to see that shit. What y'all doing at your house? All that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna address that in a minute.
Yeah.
All that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Right now,
TZ Frank, this happened before that. That's what I'm saying.
What can I say? Y'all
go ahead. Go say it. Go say it.
Really want y'all to like involve yourself with some better people. Cause y'all done dealt with some.
She been said it though, TZ. That's the thing. She been said it. Didn't nobody want to hear it though. No. Nobody talked about it when she said it. This
everybody's so bitter about this shit? Because they got them same type of baby mamas. I can't see my kids. I'm on fucking child support. I don't give a fuck about your sad story. What I'm telling you is somebody not fucking lying. Either you lying or she lying. But if everybody is saying the same fucking thing, if it's 10 of us and all 9 of us is saying the same thing and your ass is the only one that says something different, you're looking kind of strange. I don't give a shit if you ain't back. Let me go back to boxing.
Boxing, please. Phenomenal Mexican says these are ultimate black and mild activities.
I'm just saying what these people doing in their personal life. I don't give a shit. But we don't do hit pieces on boxers over here. We've been knowing this shit about Caleb Plant, the baby mama, the drama for y'all at least 6 months. We ain't said a motherfucking word.
I'm just saying, because I see that all the time. People want to say this, they can't stand certain motherfuckers. Just tell it all. If we gonna tell it all. Because we love to tell the shit we know about David. Oh my God. We can't say it enough.
Cocaine, but Lord, we start talking about Caleb playing black ass baby mama. She a motherfucking lie. This bitch a lie. She lying. Why? Why she gotta be the motherfucker lying?
Okay, boxing, please. So
because I want to know why the black ass baby mama gotta be a motherfucking lie now. That's what I want to know. Why she fucking lying? Why he can't be lying? Oh, we do that, huh?
That's what we do.
We do that. Cool. I got it.
But back to boxing though. I just thought I'd put that out there since it's Sunday and we tell the truth and shit on Sundays. Boom. Alrighty. So on to today's fight. There was a interesting fight card in Saudi Arabia today. And it was very interesting because what I noticed, friend, was there are a lot of boxers, like real boxers, in Saudi Arabia this weekend. Okay? We probably finna piss y'all off some more because what I saw in Saudi Arabia tripped me smooth the hell out. I saw some footage of Deontay Wilder, Devin Haney, Mike Tyson, Derek Chisora. It was so many boxers out there, you know, former champions, current undisputed champions, all out there giving heavy support, you know, for Jake Paul's cause and all of that. And in the middle of that, I saw some footage of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And they looked very friendly. Now, I ain't saying they supposed to fight every time they see each other or no shit like that. But, I mean, it's been very well documented that he does not think very highly of Tyson Fury. So I was just a bit shocked and taken back. I clutched my pearls when I saw the video footage of them embrace and being very cordial to each other. Did you see that footage, friend? Did you see it?
I very much so did.
Y'all don't get on YouTube and look for it. Get on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter. I was shocked.
And smiling and
I said, is this Deontay?
Yeah, it is. Hey, friend. Girl. You look good, girl. That shirt is fitting you, sis. I love it. I was like, oh, okay.
I see it.
Hear some of these folks tell it they sworn mutual enemies. They hate each other. Deontay Wilder hate him.
That now I will say this: that was always one-sided because Tyson Fury the Christian, not Tyson Fury the crackhead. Tyson Fury the Christian. He was always very complimentary of Wilder after the fights. You know, he didn't have a bad word to say about him, and he shouldn't have. But you know, Wilder was very adamant about not liking him, not respecting him. Just, you know, he felt like he had been wronged by the man, which I completely understand. That's why I was shocked when I saw the exchange between the two in Saudi. So I don't know if they're cooking up a Wilder Fury 4.
I wish the fuck they absolutely would.
I think they might be.
They fight again, I promise you, I'm done watching boxing.
Big Matthews says, and Big Matthews is from the UK. I see that's high. He says, don't play with Boxiana on that Wilder talk. I'm just, hey, that's what I saw. Have y'all found it yet? I want y'all to find it. Go to Twitter. Go look at it. Did you see it?
If I don't like you, and if I didn't accuse you publicly of cheating me, like literally cheating me in the public for everybody to see, then you beat my ass in front of everybody for everybody to see, then you beat my ass again in front of the world, then you knock me out. You have me holding on to you like this, then you knock me out. I'd never speak to you again. I never want to be your friend. I don't want to breathe your same air. If you, it might be a shootout. Somebody got to go, and it won't be me.
Hey, Jay Good. Welcome. Come on in the room.
I'm really confused at how I just thought it was weird that they were being so extremely friendly like that. Like, Wilder, you okay? Smiling and grinning. They were hugging. Hey, friend. How you doing, girl? Oh, my God.
It's so good to see you.
Bitch, I still don't like you. I mean, like, you ain't got nothing. Y'all friends?
Listen, here's the thing. I don't care. I really don't care. But because there was such a big deal made of it by himself, Wilder himself, and his fans, I just never thought I'd see the day where they would be out and about on, you know, some at a fight, or, you know, they don't have to cross paths. And even if they do, there's no written rule that says they have to speak to each other and be cool. I just was surprised to see it. I don't care either way. If they have a fourth fight, God bless them. I just thought that was strange.
Well,
given,
you know, once you lick blood off somebody, y'all tied together forever. So
hey,
I'm just saying, the man licked the blood while he was bleeding.
He did lick the blood. He did lick the blood. He did lick the blood. That's some sick shit, but he did it. Todd French, he's back. He says, also, I thought they were looking for old Daniel. How come he wasn't locked up in cuffs? Like, where's Interpol and the FBI and CIA? I was like, what the fuck? Hashtag wow. You know, it's just a lot going on over there, wasn't it?
What? Yeah. What? Okay. I know we ain't got to that fight yet, but while we're in the intermission of that fight, when they were talking to too many people. Like, the fights were going on and they were interviewing boxers while the fight. I was like, hello? Y'all want to watch it? Can we watch the fight? Or like, what's going on here? Like,
they are trying so hard to convince the general public that shit was real boxing, that every chance they got, they put the camera and a microphone in the face of an actual real boxer, trying to make the shit look legitimate. I see the play. I see it. And we're going to talk about the commentator too. We're going to talk about that too, because I got something to blow y'all head off about that. Big Dog Willie, how you doing? He says, Khan told Fury and Wilder to be nice to each other. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Y'all be reading these comments. Y'all be saying stuff in these comments. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I might lick a little blood to make some millions, but I ain't gonna lick some blood off a man that's been sweating. So he got multiple tastes on his tongue. Then was blood, sweat, and possibly some tears. I don't know who the tears may have come from, but that's a little nasty. I don't know if I want that for 1 million. Like, what he got? You know what I'm saying? How I know he ain't got what's going on? Like,
it ain't no way in the hell. That's just him. He like that. He nasty like that. That's him. He's a nasty. Man, look. He's a barbarian. That's what I'm gonna call it. He's a fucking barbarian. That's just some sick shit. He's a savage. Okay, I tell you all the time, them some colonizers and some real savages. Okay, but moving right along, I just thought I'd give y'all that tidbit because when I saw it, it threw me back. But there was actually a championship fight on this card. Okay, there was a is that light heavyweight? Were they light heavyweight? Or no, cruiserweight. Was it cruiserweight fight. Okay. We had them, I get him mixed up. I be wanting to call him Mbuku, like on Wakanda Forever, but that ain't his name. His name is, the man's actual name
Makabu.
is Makabu. And Makabu was fighting Badu Jack. Now, listen, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all in my mind, because I thought this whole entire thing was fixed. I had said to myself that Badu Jack is going to win this fight, and then they're going to set that up so that Badu Jack can fight Jake Paul, and Jake Paul can become the champion. But as I watched that fight, it was actually a good scrap. Okay? And I found myself rooting for Badu Jack during that fight. I didn't have a dog in the fight in none of these fights. I really didn't care who was winning. But I found myself rooting for Badu Jack in that fight. So I was happy that he won. I was happy for him. Good fight. Makabu is not a very skilled boxer. He's tough, but he's just not very skilled at all. And friend, I know you're gonna be mad at me, but I do understand why Canelo was targeting him when he was on his campaign to become multiple division champions and whatnot. Come on back, honey. Come on back. Come on. Let's play. Come on, friend. Come on. I'm just saying, I could see why he would choose him. I could see why. But congratulations to Badu Jack. Do you have any thoughts on that fight? How did you feel about it? How did you think they did?
Meanwhile, your guy don't even want to fight the guy in his division that went. Oh, okay. I know I was gonna have to shut that shit off. Y'all don't want me to get on y'all fighters. Let's not. Cause y'all boy was out there Saudi kissing ass. Nick's fucking fighter is scared than a motherfucker because he might get his ass whooped. Let's not do fucking.
Ooh, what fighter? Who?
Rougarou, my guy Regis.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't even look.
Right. And y'all guy out here in them motherfucking comments dressed in white, walking up to his fucking master, hugging all on him and shit. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Leave Canelo out your mouth. Anyways, it was a good fight. Makabu looked like shit. Yeah, that's why Canelo wanted to fight him, because it was somebody he was fucking beating, moving up, trying to fight in the new division. Fuck y'all. Hopefully y'all guy won't get the fuck knocked out, and hopefully your guy fight the person that's want to fight him next. Now, anyways, yeah, okay. All that.
Oh, okay. I received that. I received that. Big Matias comes back. He says, "Shout out to the Caucasoid Mountains." They are some savages. They are. They really are. Well, so then there was the main card. Okay. So the main card, everybody and their mama was talking about the main card. And listen, I have just resolved myself to not being a hater anymore. Like I said earlier, if boxing don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If they allow somebody to infiltrate boxing, come in as a 20-something-year-old YouTuber and proclaim that he is taking boxing seriously and bringing his fan base and bringing more eyes to the sport, then hey, I say go right on ahead. I call this fight the PPP fight. And not the PPP loans, but the PPP fight to me. To me, this was, what do I call them? This was the popular professional prospect bout. That's what this was. They are popular professional prospects. Okay. And for prospects, it was a decent fight. It was a decent fight, and the right person won. I was just happy that the right person won. Again, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't give a damn about Jake Paul. I don't give a damn about Tommy Fury. I don't care about neither one of them. Don't care. I was happy to see that the judges, I don't want to say the judges got it right, but yeah, the judges got it right. Because it wasn't even a question to me who was winning the fight. I had been saying all this time, since he's been proclaiming that he's a boxer and he takes it so seriously, okay, fine, then fight another boxer. Fight another boxer on your level. Tommy Fury is another boxer that's on his level. But he's a boxer. And I could tell. What happened was supposed to happen, in my eyes. Friend, how'd you feel about this fight?
Very much so surprised. I knew Tommy had took the bag to get his ass knocked out. The commentators, before we talk about the commentators, we have a habit of bullying people into the things that we want on this show. They watch without watching, but they go and do the shit that we talked about. Radio Raheem, we bullied him into an edge up and moisturization. I ain't never seen him so cocoa buttered up before in my life. He had so much cocoa butter on. He had put that shit in his hair, and his hair was shiny. It was lined up. It was a lot of forehead. The eyebrow to forehead ratio was still a little off, but he had went and did something with that shit. I say, Radio Raccoon, you is gelled up, weaved up. You didn't even give a fuck today. Go off. We have bullied people into doing things that we want them to do on this show.
It is not bullying. We give sound encouragement. It's encouragement, friend.
He was moisturized. He looked like he didn't smell like outside. I doze.
He looked like he took some time in preparation to get ready, is what he looked like. Now, I tend to believe they have some barbershops in Saudi somewhere that could have actually given him a real cut. However, it looked like he tried to find some type of edge up somewhere. Oh, somewhere. He just looked like he took the time to prepare, is what I'm saying. And we appreciate that because we see you. That's the thing. We don't just hear you radio, right? We see you, honey. We see you. So you need to be coiffed, groomed, okay? Preferably well groomed, okay? Off to a good start.
We are off to a good start. And I guess now I'll continue my assessment with the fight. Thank you, Radio Raccoon, for checking us out and fixing that shit and that wolf pussy on your head. Secondly, boxing and barbecue. I can bully Canelo into a regular fight. But that means I'm gonna have to figure out if Walter can take a punch, which I'm sure he can, especially a big one. Anyways, moving right on. I was very surprised. Frank, come back. I'm gonna talk about the fight.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm fixing to talk about the fight. I was very, 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 very surprised. I thought Tommy got the bag to take an L. I thought he was going to get knocked out and maybe like some dramatic, the 5th round, maybe like the last 10 seconds of the 6th round. Was it 8 rounds or was it 6 rounds?
8.
Okay, so 5 and 6 is when I thought he was going to get knocked out because the announcers kept saying something's coming in the 5th round. I was like, okay, this is a setup. Okay, what's going on? So I'm thinking the 5th round, he going to get knocked out. Then 5th round came, 6th round, Tommy was hitting him with some shit. I was like, yeah, whoop his ass, because we don't need his ass in here. But I was shocked. Hugely shocked. Because I just knew everybody else been getting knocked out. But it's a difference between fighting them UFC fighters and fighting them motherfucking boxers.
And basketball players.
Them
old folks.
Tommy got feet. I want to see the rematch because I'm going to tell you, I really think Jake is taking boxing serious. The motherfucker know how to clinch when stuff is going wrong. He was clinching a lot, but he was tired. He ain't never fought that hard before. He been fighting people he can beat. Like, he did well. For him to have fought a real boxer, I want to see them fight again. I think Tommy brought something out of Jake that he didn't have in him before when he was fighting them UFC fighters, washed up people. I think he wants to do this. So with that, I'm gonna support it because he looked like he in there actually fucking learning, training. He know how to clinch, he know how to jab. He was throwing some uppercuts, like that overhand right. That was his punch of the night.
So that's always his punch. That's the only goddamn punch he got.
It don't matter, friend. He didn't learn something. The fact of the matter that he's learning. I didn't think he was learning. I thought he was here just to expose boxing. And if he was there to do that, I didn't want to see him fight. But he going in there, he's giving it his all. He really was fighting hard. He got a chin. He took some really big punches and he didn't go down. So I'm going to give him some credit. Like, I want to see what he going to do in his next fight. I don't want him to stop. I want him to get in the ring. The cruiserweight division ain't shit. They have no fighters. Like, they need somebody that's going to bring some excitement. Let him fucking do it. Let them run this Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Them kids love that shit. Like, my nephew called me, was like, Annie, you watching the fight? I am. Stay at your granny's house. But, like, it's cool. I want to see more of this because we need some fans, some eyes on this fucking sport. All we got is these weird-ass casuals that be sitting up arguing and shit every day about shit we don't even care about. Like, it works. I don't think this was an expose on boxing. I think he really went in there and fought tonight. He brought all the stars out. They flew Saudi Arabia. The motherfuckers they went to Saudi, friend, to see him. But I missed like out on my Voodoo Jack commentary. I want to add this in before I pass this back over to you. I don't know who the man was that was commentating on Voodoo Jack. Like, they set that shit up. They picked Makabu because it was a pick. Because he a Muslim. He won a belt on Muslim soil. The announcer was crying. I was like, oh, okay, this is good. Go with it. So like I thought that was kind of set up-ish. You know, they love to say Canelo be picking fights, so like he the only one. But yeah, I want to see what Jake Paul got next.
Okay.
I want to see what he got next. I think he should continue. I do not want him to stop. I want him to keep going.
Okay. Phenomenal Mexican. He comes back. He says 1 little, 2 little, 3 little pilgrims, Nella resume. Ooh, golly. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I got these super chats before I give my assessment of the fight, of the exhibition for today. So I'll say this. I was very happy that the judges got it correct. I was very happy that the correct person actually won the fight. It was an entertaining exhibition to me. They are both glorified prospects. Okay, they aren't even contenders at this point, as far as I'm concerned. Neither of them are even 10 fights in. So they are prospects, people. Okay, that's what they are. Glorified, professional, popular prospects. I don't take nothing away from them. If you have your whole YouTube following and you decided you wanted to get into boxing late, cool. Okay, cool. But you can't call yourself a boxer when you hadn't fought a real boxer yet. And that's all I've been asking for. Was, okay, if you saying you're a boxer, you taking it seriously, you really trying to be about this boxer's life, you're going to at some point have to fight somebody who also considers themselves a real boxer. And it can be somebody on your level. I'm not asking him to fight no contenders. I'm not asking for him to fight no champions. Just fight another boxer. And so he did it today. Shut me up. Shut my face. I don't have nothing else to say about Jake Paul. Nothing else. I still prefer him as a promoter. But what I will say is I'm waiting to see what he does next, because he made an interesting statement in the ring after the fight. And he says, hey, guys, I've already won in life, which he has. Okay. So it was cute. It was fun when you were winning and knocking out old retired athletes. That was cool. Shit was great. Cool. You were the guy. But today you got outclassed by a prospect that's on your same level, your same age group, whose punches you took, but he also took yours. And it did not go the way it has been going for you. So are you really a boxer? Are you really about that boxing life? Are you going to go back to the gym? Are you going to regroup? Are you going to train harder? Are you going to try to get better? Are you going to continue to fight other prospects? What is your next move, Jake? That's what I'm looking for. I also will say I appreciated how he handled the loss. Okay, he didn't go up in there. He didn't whine and cry. I didn't look at all the footage after the presser after the fight, so I don't know what he said after that. But in the ring, he didn't, pitch a fit and act like they cheated him or no shit like that. He took the fucking L. All right, I can appreciate that, because you win some and you fucking lose some. You lost today. Okay, you lost. All right, so I want to see how he regroups. I want to see if he even regroups. I want to see if he just decides to concentrate on the promotional aspects of boxing, which I would prefer. But who am I? I'm just Nik-J. Who cares what I think? But I say that because he doesn't necessarily have to get in the ring and put on these exhibitions to bring eyes to the sport. He is big enough now that even if he's just there as a promoter, people are going to come and want to see. But we shall see. Congratulations to Tommy Fury. He was very emotional in the win. I think he thought he was about to get robbed.
He did.
Why do you think he was crying?
Because he made it. And I see a lot of people saying that Jake Paul got robbed, which is crazy. They must not have been watching that fucking fight, because Tommy Fury was doing everything a boxer needed to do.
Everything. And side note, since we was talking about folks' hair and shit, Jake Paul, honey, this is specifically for you. Mm-hmm. Get you another haircut, honey. Do something different, sugar, because that thin and nasty looking wet flying mop that you have on top of your head with that no blending of a V fade that you got going on, baby, that is so not it. I don't know who told you. I don't know if anybody told you. I don't know, but that's not it, honey. That's not it.
Imagine fighting him and that fucking hair touch you, baby. I lost my mind. Fight over.
Let it go.
Stool and sitting down.
Do something else. That ain't it. That looks so nasty. That looks horrible. It looks terrible. Even when it's dry, it looks a mess. I don't like that. No. Do something different. Find something else. Get you a barber. Do something. Get you some Cambodian ass something. Because that, sir, is not it. But it was very interesting to see all the actual boxers, the belt holders, the former belt holders, who were all in attendance, to me, if you're there, you're giving your blessing for this. So if they don't care about it, then I'm going to quit caring about it. You know, it could all be a conglomeration of just combat sport, entertainment, and whatnot. That's what it can be, as far as I'm concerned. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the commentators. Sean Porter. Sean, it's been a long time since I, had to address you personally and whatnot. But I didn't like how you was trying to really, really push the fact that this was a real boxing fight. These are real boxers, and this is real. Sean. Stop that. Stop that. And friend, in chat, I came across some very interesting news this weekend. And I knew this, but I didn't remember it, and I didn't put it all together until this weekend. They had Larry Wade also doing commentary with Sean Porter and the other people on the panel. Do y'all know who Larry Wade is? Do y'all really know who Larry Wade is? Like, do y'all know his background? And I knew the name, but I didn't remember where I knew him from. But it all made sense this weekend. Larry Wade used to run track at Texas A&M. And I have some friends that used to be elite track stars back in the day. So they ran in the same circles and stuff. And so Larry Wade is a strength and conditioning coach. He was Sean Porter's strength and conditioning coach when he fought Errol Spence. He, I believe, is Caleb Plant's strength and conditioning coach. He has a lot of boxers. Do y'all know who he is? Like, who he really is?
Yeah, that's Keisha Cole Daddy.
Nah. No. Is he affiliated with Snack? It would make sense if he was. I'll just say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll say that. Y'all look up Larry Wade, and I want to say it's 2004. Yeah. I don't know. People can change. People can, evolve. But I just found it interesting. And I ain't saying that every fighter that's with Snack is doing something they ain't got no business doing. That is not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I knew him from somewhere. And I had to put 2 and 2 together this weekend. And when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh, no, we ain't putting jackets on, folks. I'm just remembering who I'm dealing with, Jay Good. I'm remembering who I'm dealing with. And it ain't no jacket I'm putting on him. I just know what happened with Larry Wade. Yeah, he used to run track. And then he had to sit his ass down for a little while, is what I'm saying. Anything else you want to talk to the good people about, friend? I was like, why is he commentating? What? Oh, yeah, they used to be, Sean Porter used to work out with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's he. Oh, ooh, John Smith. Oh, ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I can see that. Yeah. Anyway, y'all take that. Well, however you want to take that. I'm just saying, I put 2 and 2 together this weekend and was like, oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I'm just, I always throw with Canelo J.
Y'all need to leave Canelo out your mouths. Did y'all ever find out if that water got motherfucking tainted?
Friend, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we leave today?
Yeah, I do. What about them gloves? Did you find out if them gloves was really fucked up? What about the dent? Is the dent still visible? All right, then leave me the fuck alone, because friend, come back. Come back, friend. Because I didn't ask for none of this shit that y'all are giving me. Okay, leave me alone. No, we never found the cow that fucking infected Canelo. Just like we never find out if the water had Jew in it. So we damned if we do, damned if we don't. Was the water tainted or not? That's where y'all start. Is the water fucked up or no? Did the coach fuck with the water? Canelo got bad meat, water got bad water. So, I mean, what's the deal? What is the Yeah, go ahead and get B-ball. I'm just going to go get Tyson Fury. It's even. It's even.
God, please.
Deontay Wilder's supposed to be the guy that go beat him up. Who y'all gonna see? Who y'all gonna see now?
Oh God. I noticed that you're using the tag I made y'all as a Twitter thumbnail. Well, I redid it so it will fit. I'll send it to your DM. Thank you, Mr. Mont. Thank you so much. Y'all, yeah. Mr. Mont be keeping us laced. He did our little our decals. He sent me a nice new
you can come back, friend.
Okay, let me come back. Oh gosh.
Yeah. All that. Fury on dope, all that. And Deontay Wilder got spiked water and he never fucking recovered after the last 2 fights. So I mean, it's good.
Friend, can you tell them goodbye, please? And we'll see them on Friday.
Y'all, I hope y'all have a good night. Stay away from bottles of water that people give y'all that y'all may or may not know what's in there. I hate for y'all to get poisoned and lose something this week because water tainting is near and dear to your heart. So
why do y'all do this to her every time?
I don't know why they be doing this to me. I don't know why they want to do this to me.
So got bad cows, bad herbal tea.
Yeah, all that. Canelo got bad meat, y'all got bad water, bad gloves, bad heads because they can't take punches. All right, I'm gonna go because my friend is tired. So let me let y'all go. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves tonight. That y'all like when I do this, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, right. And you know what happens? See, because now y'all want to keep going. Me too. Y'all sit up and y'all talk about Canelo and all that shit. He went from a trainer that was spiking his water to a trainer that be eating toes in public. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all, we'll be back Friday. Listen, I'm gonna be out of commission next Sunday, but we'll be back Friday. Thank y'all so much for showing up and spending this good hour and a half with us on Sunday. Y'all know we like to kick shit and have a funky good time in here, so we appreciate y'all for coming through, kicking it with us, and we'll see y'all next Friday. Have a great work week. Our tone and delivery was all thrown off this entire episode, but we love y'all anyway. We'll see y'all on Friday. Peace.